because I wanted to give myself a better start and a new start. Being 20 years old, I wasn't really going to graduate through a regular high school, so I chose Youth Build to get my diploma.
I knew I needed to start this program when I dropped out of high school. I didn't like to go to school very much. I just didn't fit into the regular life of high school, so I had to get in more hands-on program. I always knew about Newmarket, but never really heard about Youth Build until I became a junior, and that's when I really struggled. So I just knew I needed to make a change, and that's what I had to do.
I was a high school dropout. I didn't necessarily have a goal for my life because after I turned 17, I had a child, and ever since then, I was taking care of her.
We received a complaint about this property. It was unsecured. It was a fire hazard in the area. And so we started the process of trying to find out who actually owned the property.
And it took us months to figure out that Wells Fargo actually finally had the mortgage on the place and had reacquired the house and became the owner of the house. And so we started to work with them.
We have the City of Tumwater and Youth Build and Homes First partnering together with Wells Fargo, who has donated a house.
So what I really enjoy about this project is knowing that it's like going to be able to go to a family that needs it. It's like walking up and down this neighborhood and seeing this stray dog that you've seen every single day that has never had a bath, that looks so straggly and disgusting, and then one day one family comes and takes that dog and grooms it and gives it a bath, feeds it, makes it whole again, and that's what we're doing to this house. And we're going to be able to give this house to a family just like we could give that new puppy to a family. Like, it's going to be loved and taken care of by somebody who deserves to take care of it.
And you drive past here and you just see mold, and it's ugly to the neighborhood. And it's just amazing to think about, we're building this house for someone to actually live in. People aren't going to always remember how it used to be. We're going to look at a new house with a new family and a new beginning that is really going to change this cul-de-sac right here.
Thurston County Youth Build, by the way, is a program for at-risk youth that have previously kind of disengaged with their academic process. It gives them an opportunity to work on real-world projects like this, learning construction, employability, and leadership skills, all while earning their high school diploma and their GED. And at the same time, we can offer them a little stipend to help out with some of their financial situation. So this is just an amazing project. We're incredibly blessed to get started on this, and we can't wait. Thanks.
I'd say the biggest thing I'm excited for after everything's gutted out is, rebuilding it back together, putting drywall back on, putting in windows, putting new flooring, everything that, makes the house actually feel like a home. Yeah.
I've gotten skills in math, even academics, where I can actually understand a math problem because I can apply it to something that I actually am passionate about. This program is not just schooling, it's not just some program about construction. Like, you can get into literally anything you want using the skills that they give you because you have the knowledge, not just the skill set to be a construction worker. You could be a veterinary assistant or a nurse because you have the outside world experience skills that this program gives you.
And I have found a path that I am choosing to go down, which is architecture, which fit with me because one of our instructors, Matt, taught us how to use an architect's ruler and do drafting and small-scale models of projects that we actually did in real life. And I got to get hands-on experience with that and realize that that's actually what I want to do with my entire life, and be able to build and create for other people, design things that I can put up in the city and know that I drew that building. I made that happen. I was the idea of that building.
I'd say what this project's going to do for my future is, give me a better understanding of what I'm going to do. Because I've always figured I would go into construction or, some kind of trade. So being here every day, hands-on work, I get an idea of what, I could possibly be doing as a career decision. If not, I have experience in this field to where possibly if I ever want to use it on my own house, anyone else's house, I'll know, I'll have the skills to do it.
pretty much thought that there was no hope. I came to Youth Build, and as soon as I said I had 14 credits, they looked at me and was just like, "You think you can't graduate?" And I was like, "Well, that's what everybody tells me." They're like, "No, you can do whatever you set your mind to," and that's what I did. I graduated last night. My daughter got to see that. Like, she's 3 years old now, and she got to see her dad graduate, and that's just something that I will remember for the rest of my life. And it's all thanks to Youth Build.
Being 20 years old, I finally got my high school diploma last night. And it was the greatest feeling in the world walking across that stage and knowing that I did it. I accomplished it. I finished everything that I needed to, and I can move on, and I don't have to keep worrying about, oh, I gotta finish high school, or oh, I have to get my GED to get a job. I can get a job, I can go to college, I can proceed with my life and not be stuck on high school.
Officially break the ground, and then Youth Build can get started on tearing this thing down to its studs. Are you ready? You got the foot on? 1, 2, 3, and
Today we're at our favorite project, 423 Z Street in Tumwater, Washington. We've teamed up with Wells Fargo and Homes First to start this most beautiful project that will soon to be a great home for a local family in need.
Hi, I'm Shannon with Thurston County Youth Build. We are down to 4 walls here, 423 Z Street project. It's been quite a journey getting this house ready to rebuild. Today I will be able to show you what we have completed so far. We are now standing in the living room where we have removed a dangerous fireplace and replaced it with a west-facing window, which is now able to illuminate this space with great natural light. So this is the kitchen, and man was it grimy. It was completely overrun with rodents. We have gotten rid of all the pests, and this will become a brand new kitchen. The whole house will be getting all new plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. We are now in one of the 2 bedrooms of the house, where we removed windows to lower the sills to meet modern safety codes in case of a fire. As you can see, we have completely removed the old roof. Under this plastic are all the engineered trusses for the new hip roof. We have found that the old roof was just not safe due to mold and poor construction. We also had to replace many of the headers over the windows and garage openings. For the walls of the house, we had to nail off the previous sheeting and wrap it in Tyvek to prepare for all the new cement siding and trim, which I will be working on with the YB Summer Crew. Thanks for joining us. Next time you join us at the Z Street house, we'll be putting the roof on and the house will finally be looking more like a home.